Raised by hippies, like Athens and shit. You guys know that? My mom quit the Catholic Church when I was like 4 because of, Catholic Church shit. Don't gotta go down that road. You get it. Wasn't a big fan of the church, so she used to do this thing where she'd go like, "We're going on nature walk church days."
Yeah.
Well, no, now I know what it means. It means code for I'm gonna smoke a bunch of weed and take my kids on a walk and show them some shit, right? But I love her to death. My mom is the epitome of don't give a fuck when you're in your 60s. And I hope to be that person. I hope you are that person. Like, she'll call me up. She called me up one time. She goes like, "Hey, Bri, bought an infrared sun on Craigslist." I was like, "What the hell is that?" She's like, "Don't even know." $40. How can it be bad? They're dropping it off later. I'm like, what the hell are you? She got sick of having her horses in pastures away from her. She made it so they just run around the front yard of the house. Just ruining the grass. She doesn't give a shit. And she feeds them every day in the kitchen window. Doesn't give a shit. It's amazing. It's amazing. She's like, "Oh, the cat, the dog, the horse," and she puts a bucket in the sink full of grain, and one horse sticks out there and he's like, "Ah, ah, ah, ah," and she pets him, and she's cooking eggs. She's like, "Just a normal morning." It's so weird. It's amazing. Just be weird. If you've raised kids, they're going to whatever. Get weird. Give them stories. Right? Give them, my mom is a wild hippie. My dad went to prison. I could entertain you fuckers for days. My parents got interesting. I was like, "Where were you guys when I was in high school?" And they're like, "My parents are just a happily married couple." And my dad's like, "I'm gonna break the law." Mom's like, "I'm just gonna be a weird hippie." She used to do this shit. This makes me crazy. And she still does it. She'll be like, she takes us on, she wakes us up in the early morning whenever we stay with her. She's like, "We're going on a nature walk." Yeah, and here's why it's weird. She has 2 dogs and a cat. And she brings them all on the walk. And the cat just trots along like it's a dog. It's so strange. The whole experience is strange. And she loves this is her favorite thing. I've only told the story on stage one other time. She walks down trails, and when spider webs hit her face, she basks in it. Oh no, it's right? She goes like this. She'll be walking, and I'll see her do it. She's walking, and she's like, stops walking. I'm like, what the hell? Oh my God, she's possessed. Holy shit, what was that incense she was burning earlier? Is she okay? My brother's all like this. The cat is just walking around why is the cat here? This is so weird. And she'll look at us, she'll go like that. "Brian, when you walk through a spider web, appreciate it. Because that means you are the first human being to grace this trail." And then she just walks away. I'm like, what about the spider that's probably crawling in your ear right now, you crazy person? Here's where it gets really crazy. So she starts walking down the trail first, just basking in her weird spider web, just grabbing them. But I'm a foot taller than she is. It's she ain't getting all the spider webs. And I don't see it as so much of a blessing, if I had to say. So she's walking "Ryan, this is so beautiful." And I'm like, "Get this shit off of me!" Arachnophobia! She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "There's a spider web in my face!" It's people look at me "Why are you karate kicking the air?" And I'm like, "There's a spider probably on me somewhere." Fighting a spider, they're not even poisonous ones. I don't give a shit. I don't want a non-poisonous one. Just posting up shop, man. Don't need that in my life. Just some weird spiders chilling out in my ear. What? Scampers inside? That's a problem. All of it, man. She's so weird. I actually, like, I'm lucky to have, she does this now. Now I think she's just fucking with me, like, she wants material, like, give me material. Like, she had a flip phone forever. Anyone here have a flip phone still? You get out of your mind. You had one. Oh, now you upgrade to, if you had a flip phone right now, I was gonna just show you how good I am at T9 texting. Like, she used to literally, my mom used to think she was so cool. Like, we all had iPhones, and she'd be like, guess what I'm doing right now under the table? You guys talk to me about how my phone's outdated, but guess what I'm doing? Yeah. Just sent your Uncle Dennis hi. I know where the buttons are with my thumb and how many taps. She had to upgrade like 6 months ago. For a funny reason. It's really fun. It's the best reason ever. She had to upgrade from a flip phone to an iPhone because she lost her flip phone charger. Yeah, think that shit through. Yeah, she did too? You lose a charger, that's a sad day when you're like, I lost my charger, gotta upgrade. They're like, fuck! You go in there like, I just need this charger, like, we haven't made that in 25 years. Holy shit, Zach Morris, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it's like the big windy antenna. Huh? That was my mom. My mom literally was like, guys, because I couldn't get a hold of her for like 3 weeks. And she was like, oh, no biggie, Brian. I lost my phone charger, so I just don't have a phone now. And I was like, oh, we'll go get you a new phone. She literally watched my mother walk into an AT&T store, and they're like, would you like an upgrade, ma'am? She's like, no, I just like something to charge this. Yeah. This 19-year-old guy was like, what the fuck is that? She's like, I need a charger. He's like, that looks like it could charge a remote control car. I'm not sure. Is it a DC 9 volt? I was like, Mom, no one's making Razr phone replacement plugs. You can't. So we got her an iPhone, which she loves it, by the way. She loves iPhones. And because when an older person, I don't want to be rude to you old folks who find technology late, but she thinks she discovered all apps. Right? Like, she's like, it's like watching a child learn how to speak with phones. She's just like, oh my God, Brian. And she calls them applications, which is adorable. Because she thinks abbreviating is like inappropriate. She's like, I don't abbreviate, Brian, it's disrespectful. We can just call them apps. Steve, whatever. She's like, listen, Brian, that phone you got me with the touchy screen. I was like, the iPhone. She's like, no, it's my phone. Oh, lady, it's called an iPhone. She's like, well, that's weird use of possessive. Like, Mom, stop being an English teacher. Like, what the hell? She's like, I'm just saying, it should be my phone. iPhone's weird. What does I mean? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, well, I'm just saying, stop derailing. I just found this application called the Angry Birds. And they're so mad. And I've been playing it with your godson, and I think I get it. You're just flicking them at these pigs. That's shitty. Why? I'm like, Mom, it's a game. She's like, that's what you think, but I'm not sure about this application yet. Do a little more investigating. I'm not kidding, this is like 100% a real question she asked me. She literally asked me, because we were talking about like Tinder and stuff on the radio, she goes, hey, Bri, you got the iPhone, looking at the application. What's this Tinder application? that you guys are always talking about. Now, if you don't know what Tinder is, it means you're probably a good person. Or a hell of an actor, so good for you. It's an app that geolocates you based on where you're at on the planet, and also tells you based on space who around you is kind of creepy, wants to hook up. What up? Like that, right? I mean, let's be serious. That's what it is, right? It's the hookup app, right? So my mom is a 67-year-old single woman living alone on an island. Don't get it. Get it? Not where she lives. She lives alone on an island near Canada, knows all her neighbors. So I'm like, for you, Mom, Tinder's not a hookup app, it's a murderer locator. That's all it is. It's a vagrant rolling through town.